the review of the 42 Double Stack Palette by Coastal Scents. Yes, this is the review. I have my first impression thoughts review on my blog, so please check that out. The Makeup Baby 13. So this is kind of like my overall final review of this product. I have not used every single eyeshadow color in here. It's a 42 palette because it comes with 32 eyeshadow colors. It's the 32. It also has a little well here for brushes. It comes with 2 brushes. It comes with 3 brushes, but these are the 2 brushes that are in there. So like an eyeliner, so you can wet the brush, and it's very, very stiff. So you can kind of do an eyeliner type of with any color in here, which is cool. And then a double-ended eyeshadow brush, which is cool. So that's what sits in here. 32 colors. All right. And overall, the pigmentation is okay. I had not used every single color, so I can't say it's super fantastic great, but I can say that it's okay. This has been out for a couple of years, like a 2-year-old product, so it's not new to Coastal Scents. It's just new to me. And the colors are pretty, they're okay. The blue, the dark blue, I did not get a good result when I used the dark blue. I paired it with this reddish brown color here, which is a very, very pretty color. Like it kind of has like a purple tone to it once you put it on and start blending it out and working with it. But I use this blue right here, and this blue is kind of sheer. Like it looks very, very vibrant, but it is kind of sheer. And so like I had to, you can't really see like where, I don't know if you could see where it's like where I picked it up, where it's kind of concentrated on one side, evenly placed on the brush. You're not going to get a good true color payoff. So you're really going to have to pack this color onto your brush and really pack it onto the lid if you really want the colors to stand out. I probably should have used a white base as well, or maybe have gotten the color to adhere better. So overall, it's okay. The consistency of the shadows are very, very powdery. And so you're gonna have to do a lot of packing and dusting for an even distribution of color on your brush. That's kind of what I think. So it's like maybe a waste. Coastal Scents sent an email because I'm on their mailing list. They sent me an email saying that this palette was on sale for $10. So for 10 bucks to get 32 eyeshadows plus 10 blushes, I thought it was pretty good, because even the BH palettes, they were pretty much $10, $12. But I like, as far as compared to BH Cosmetics, I like the consistency and I like the color payoff of BH eyeshadows more than I like these Coastal Scents. And that's my very first Coastal Scents palette, very first product of makeup eyeshadow pigmentations from Coastal Scents. So that really was not really a good impression for me. As far as the eyeshadows are concerned, like you do need some shimmer shadows, you know what I'm saying? So as far as like an all matte shadow to travel with, not really a good look, you know what I'm saying? You would still have to pack additional shadows if you were to travel. Bring another BH, like to bring the party girl palette, you know what I mean? It's 40 shades, tween tones. There's no in between, there's no neutral, pale, like vanilla bone undertone type of colors in here. You got these straight browns, right? And then you just have this white. No champagnes. There's none of those in there. Like you have a pale pink, but you don't have those other vanilla undertone colors. And so that's why this that's a miss for this palette. So it doesn't have that type of champagne, like a bone type of color. Like you should have like a champagne, a taupe, or you know, something like that. Because it's missing that, you have to bring additional eyeshadows. So that's why it's really not quite too versatile, because you don't have any really good transition colors in there.
I didn't know it came out. No, I didn't.
Thought it was stuck in there. I know. Okay, well now I don't.
Alright, so this is the blush palette. Alright, I really super duper love this freaking palette. Here's a well right here in the middle because it comes with a third brush. Right, so for 10 bucks, 42 shades, 32 eyeshadows, 10 blushes, and 3 brushes. I mean, it's pretty decent. So it's a nice long brush. I mean, you can't really apply blush with this, but you know, you can apply blush with your finger, I guess. But you can't really apply blush with this. And like, it's really flimsy. They're really flimsy, cheap brushes. So it's not like it's a good quality brush like you would get in like an Urban Decay palette, or you know, something like that, or like a Balm palette. But I love the blushes. The blushes alone make it worthwhile. I like these blushes better than BH's recently launched duo blush palette. In that you get like 6, so this is 10. I like this. I love these blushes. So for this alone, the palette was a good buy, because it means like each one of these pans were like $1 a piece for blush, which is a pretty decent price, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like the colors. They're really good. Like the brighter ones that might be a little bit that I'm a little fearful of, I would just apply these just a little bit softer to my face, so it wouldn't be so, you know what I mean, overpowering. And then like the lighter hues, I would probably pack them on a little bit more, but not to pack them too much so that they look chalky. Like that's what you have to watch out for us darker skinned ladies, and with some of these paler blushes. You don't want to look chalky in the face. You don't want to look dusty. You want it to like blend to the skin and look very nice on top of the cheek. All right. So that's my review of this palette. I give it, like, if I had to rate it out of 5 stars, I would give this palette gets a 3. It gets a 3 out of 5. I was gonna give it a 3.5 because I really like the blushes, but once I really talked about the eyeshadows, like, there's too many negatives with the eyeshadows, even if I really do like the blushes. So that's what I have to say about this product. It's okay. And the blushes, then the eyeshadows are like powdery, so they're like, okay, they're not that great. They're okay. It's okay. So as far as like my first introduction to Coastal Scents, like would I ever buy Coastal Scents eyeshadows again? Probably not. Like just because I got this, I probably wouldn't do it. I probably wouldn't. Sorry, Coastal Scents, but I do like your concealer, so I probably will buy a concealer palette from you, you know what I mean? But thanks for rocking with your girl. I appreciate it. Thumbs up if you like this video. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. Stop by my blog. Check out my posts. Visit my for bookings if you would like to book a makeup artist. If you live in the Hampton Roads area, Tidewater Peninsula area, give me a call. I have very reasonable rates. I'm very good. And that's about it. Thanks. Subscribe.